Hey guys, Brandon here, coming at you with another Mlb the Show video. Today I wanted to try to give my tips to help you go 12-0 or just be successful in Battle Royale. I guess the ultimate goal is to go 12-0, but not many people have obviously completed this feat. It is pretty hard since the prices of the cards are so high still. I personally haven't gone 12-0. I personally haven't tried too hard for it, but I do have some tips that I think might help you, and if you're looking up a video, obviously you need a little bit of help, or maybe you're just here to support me, so thank you either way. So, when going 12-0 in Battle Royale, you have to play with what you're given for the most part. Obviously, you can't just say, oh man, I don't want any of these 4 cards, I'm just not going to pick any, like you have to. I believe this is played on All-Star difficulty, so if you need to build a power line up to power swing every time, you can do that. But I think it's most important to play to your deficiency. If you're a really bad pitcher, maybe you get one of your higher diamonds as a closing pitcher, never a starting pitcher if possible. So a closing pitcher, and he'll lock down the game for you most games. Their energy isn't affected, so you might only need 1 or 2. But if you got a guy who throws with 99 velocity and he's a diamond, nobody can hit him really well, you know? You can probably lock down most games, but you do need some run support. So if you need to draft like some bronzes with power only, I think that'll do. If you don't get that luxury of having like Frank Thomas on your first pick or a big home run hitter, maybe you draft somebody who can steal bases off the bench for you, just because you need a little bit of help scoring that 1 run, and then you're going to lock them down. So you got to play with what you're given, and let's jump into a draft and see what we're given. So Ivan Rodriguez, great card. George Brett, great card. So it's really in between those guys and Eric Gagne. I don't think I'm willing to waste an Eric Gagne. Looks like Brett's got a very good vision compared to Ivan. I mean, Ivan's isn't bad for sure, but ooh, this is a toughie. I think I'm gonna go with the power rating, even though that's not really the most important. We got arm strength of 99 behind the plate. We're gonna go with good old Ivan Rodriguez. I haven't had experience using either of them, but all I know is if I have a lefty on lefty matchup, I suck. So let's go with the righty. Then we got some more power hitters. We can go all or nothing with Jason Giambi in the leadoff spot versus the righty, or we can go with a great shortstop who's got pretty good arm strength and can hit versus both. So I think I'm going to go with Ernie Banks here. Looks like I'm crafting a power lineup for the most part. Just got to go with what I'm given anyway. So got to look at these bronze hitters. I'm not going to straight go for a pitcher just because. But it doesn't look like any of these guys are either powerful or really fast, so I think I'll waste it on this guy's playing up to a 75, so we'll just leave him there. It's not looking like any of these 3 guys are anything crazy. This guy's got 72 speed, but 3 stealing's not going to quite do it. We'll go with the starting pitcher. Alright, Randall Grichuk. He's pretty good. AJ Pollock, not so good anymore. We'll go with Randall out there. Jerkson Profar used to be really fast. It's upsetting. Yonder Alonso's not going to steal any bases. Diekman's only playing down to a 68, so it's like drafting a common bullpen person, or we can upgrade to a silver pitcher. Obviously, at this point, I don't want to draft too many pitchers, but starting pitchers at least. But got Don Mattingly, not a great hitter, but he's got great vision. Neil Walker, who's a switch hitter. Then we got Kingery. I like what Kingery's got, speed and everything wise. We'll go with Kingery. Adolis Garcia. He's fast, but he's not quite what I'm looking for. I might just try to Not sure what I want to go with those guys. Make sure we don't have super speed or super power on any of those guys. Then we'll go with the starting pitcher. Jose Altuve does a nice deed with speed, but 49 stealing. This guy's good versus lefties. This guy's playing up to a 79. I'm not going to leave my starting pitcher in there too long anyway. Let's go with Altuve. See if we can't get a steal of a deal there. Carlos Martinez is not quite the lockdown pitcher I feel like I need in the bullpen. He's obviously a good silver, but Yuli Gurriel, what's his upgrade? Not a first baseman I'd like for hitting. It's kind of a tough round for me. Let's have him as a backup in the bullpen just in case. Alright. Vladdy Jr. We've got Daniel Vogelbach. Chad Green's usually a pretty good relief pitcher to use. It's unfortunate that he's playing down, but Vogelbach will really hit that right-handed pitcher and put him in the leadoff spot. Alright. We're going to have him just as well as the Altuve speed. Have you as a starting pitcher. None of the other dudes are doing anything great. Garrett Richards really got the sauce as a starting pitcher, but I don't need a starting pitcher. So this round might be a little tough. I do need a good lefty. Donaldson's a powerhouse third baseman. I have success with Donaldson. We'll go with him. Oh no, they're gonna give me all righties, huh? People suck with velocity in BR. They can't time it up, so I'm gonna go with velocity on that one. Do need a left-handed pitcher again. We're kind of sunk in the left-handed pitching category, but shouldn't be too bad, honestly. Think we can work with that. I guess we're not done yet, but I guess we are with lefties, so even though he's playing down, he's got the velocity needed. So Darnell Sweeney for his speed, or Chris Davis for his power. Chris Davis can't hit nothing, so Darnell Sweeney speed. So what do we got here from Schwarber? 83 power, 82 power. One kind of hit switch, but I don't want him to hit versus lefties. So you're plus righties. How many? 10? So you're like an 83. We'll go with Abreu. Vogelbach's at first base anyway. Nothing super great here on this round, so kind of just go with whoever, I guess. There we go, my boy Luke Voigt coming up. I always hit home runs with him. We'll go with him. What do we got here? Justin Upton versus lefties. Miguel Cabrera, contact oriented. Stanton. I love me a good Stanton, so let's go with that. Oh goodness. I'm going to put my all or nothing hitter at leadoff, because everybody else is going to hit good versus anybody. Obviously, you can put just your best hitter there, and your best hitter might have a chance to hit a home run since they have to pitch with a common pitcher, which is smart. But I have faith that if Vogelbach's hitting against a right-handed trash hitter, we can hit a home run with him, and then maybe go with some other people. So we need to figure out if we need to switch Altuve. I don't even know if that's his last name, but Burrito is going to go because Stanton's here. Stanton's got a 75, so that'll put him at a 70. It's obviously still in the silver range, I think. Silver, right? Yeah, silver, so it's not going to really matter. We'll have some balance between Stanton at third, Ernie, Yvonne, Donaldson, Kingery, Grichuk. So second base. Dang. I'm going to play Luke Voigt over Vogelback, which I'm going to put Stanton there versus their common pitcher then. Voigt's hitting 95 power, and that's my rotation. Vogelback's hitting 94, so figure I'll go with Voigt, who's hitting better. Plays 59 defense. This guy's got 69 though. I didn't think he played worse than Vogelback, but obviously my first baseman don't play that great anyway. But you kind of just want to base your lineup off what you're given. I was trying to go for some power bats, and we did get some power bats for sure. I got Arnell Sweeney, who might be able to steal a base for me if he doesn't get it done. We have Mr. Burrito here. He does a good job, but Altuve, if he can get on himself, he's willing to steal. And he's got a pretty small strike zone, so in the event that they walk him, they might be in trouble. So, hope that helped anybody out. If it did help you out, consider subscribing. And hopefully you guys have a better drafting team than I do, at least. And the chance to go 12-0. My picks weren't bad, but, you know, there's some better ones out there. Would have rather had Frank Thomas if I was going to have a person. He can lock down first base with this terrible fielding, and he hits the crap out of the ball. Yvonne's obviously not bad. So, yep, if you enjoyed, consider subscribing. I don't think any of my things sold, so I don't know if I can buy a pack. We can go off the 1 in 100 pack that I got for forfeiting my last run, but silver. Hey, a silver card out of 1 in 100 diamond. It's not bad. So I'll actually probably have to sell him because I'm poor until my other card sells. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Sorry if it dragged on.